Natural selection is the process in which a population slowly becomes more fit to survive over time. Because less fit animals are less likely to survive and pass on their genes, their traits won't be as present in future generations. For example, take these frogs. To avoid their natural predators, herons, it is best for these frogs to blend in with their environment. Frogs that stand out are more likely to die and less likely to pass on their genes. Each new generation will have less frogs that stand out than the rest. This process is called stabilizing selection. But phenomenons like these are not unique to frogs. For example, mice are also affected by color variance. Out of these 3 mice, one has a higher chance of surviving in this grassland. This mouse has just the right shade of fur, allowing it to camouflage here. This type of natural selection is known as stabilizing selection, when the 2 extreme forms of a phenotype fall out of favor, meaning the intermediate phenotype is just right. The exact opposite of this would be diversifying selection. Diversifying selection is when 2 extreme phenotypes are favored over the intermediate phenotype. The small rabbits can easily hide in the tall grass from predators, giving them an advantage. But that's not the only way rabbits can avoid predators. The big rabbits are able to put up a good fight against their predators due to their size, so predators prefer eating smaller rabbits. The medium-sized rabbits, however, have no advantage. Each generation will have less medium-sized rabbits than the last, and more rabbits that are either big or small. Natural selection that has to do with mating is called sexual selection, and a perfect example of it is literally every single bird of paradise. See how each of them are pretty to look at? Whether it's because they've got pretty colors, they do a neat little dance, or even because they're a bit bizarre? Well, that's by design. You see, these males have to look their best in order to be chosen by a female for mating. Although it may not provide an advantage against predators, it certainly helps each bird complete his life goal of passing on his gene. Natural selection has had an enormous effect on our planet's life. In fact, the theory of evolution states that natural selection is the reason all the different species on Earth exists today. Life started with a common ancestor that slowly changed through natural selection over billions and billions of years. This has been Natural Selection, Survival of the Fittest. And that's all, folks. Thanks for watching.